El dominó en el parque a reventar.
When Columbus decided to pop his explorer's cherry and establish Santo Domingo as the capital, little did he know he was kicking off a Spanish fiesta in the Caribbean. This vibrant city was like the piñata of colonial economics, bursting with opportunities and just waiting for someone to take a swing at it. But then, in swooped those pesky European diseases like uninvited guests at a family barbecue, wiping out the native populations faster than you can say, pass the potato salad. This unfortunate turn of events meant the island had to rely on slave labor, which only threw a wrench into the social gears, creating a complicated, and let's face it, very uncomfortable dynamics. Fast forward to 1809, when the Dominican Republic decided it was time to shake things up. After regaining control, the political scene was akin to a chaotic game of musical chairs, with various leaders strutting around like peacocks, but failing to grow democracy. This led to a not-so-fun mix of instability and violence, lasting all the way until the late 19th century. Yikes. Then came the US occupation, which was like a family member showing up unexpectedly and taking over the remote. They set up a military government, restructured finances, and got busy building roads and implementing reforms. It was all part of their stabilization plan because nothing says stability like a bunch of foreign folks rearranging your living room. As the US continued their occupation, the Dominican Republic's spirit sparked a fierce nationalist movement. Imagine a group of friends getting fed up with someone hogging all the snacks. The Dominicans wanted their autonomy and weren't afraid to express their displeasure. This growing discontent eventually sent the US packing, leading to their withdrawal in 1924. Talk about a dramatic exit. But wait, the story takes a darker twist. After the US left, the Dominican Republic found itself in the grips of dictatorship, particularly under Rafael Trujillo, a man whose idea of a good time involved a lot of violence and repression. His regime had the charm of a root canal, with human rights violations that made everyone cringe. Then, in 1961, things got spicy with the assassination of Trujillo, leaving a power vacuum larger than that time Aunt Martha tried to cook Thanksgiving dinner. This event opened the door for increased US involvement in Dominican affairs, and the political landscape got a makeover that would make even the most dedicated reality show fans raise their eyebrows. On the bright side, the Dominican Republic's economy has turned into a real success story, blossoming into the richest nation in the Caribbean. A lot of this fortune comes from its booming tourism industry, where visitors come to soak up the sun and maybe even join a conga line or two. And let's talk industry. The Dominican Republic boasts a bustling industrial sector, dancing between sugar processing, gold mining, and textiles. It's like a family potluck where everyone brings their best dish, contributing to an economic feast that belies its small island size. Now, if you like extremes, the Dominican Republic has got you covered. With both the highest peak, Pico Duarte, and the lowest point, Lago Enriquillo, you could say it's got quite the variety. It's like a roller coaster ride for geography lovers, up high and down low, all in one beautiful place. And speaking of beauty, this island is a biodiversity bonanza, boasting around 6,000 species of plants and 7,000 species of fauna. Home to endemic species like the Hispaniolan woodpecker, the Dominican Republic is like nature's treasure chest. Just wait until the kids discover the fun birdwatching aspect. With its tropical maritime climate, you can expect temperatures to stay cozy, ranging from 23 degrees Celsius to 26 degrees Celsius. That's about as predictable as your cat deciding to sit on your laptop. But hey, the climate is perfect for creating a range of ecosystems that thrive like a well-tended family garden. Most Dominicans practice Christianity, with evangelicals making up about 50% of the population, showcasing a delightful mix of religious beliefs. Atheism even gets a spot at the table of cultural diversity, like a family dinner where everyone's invited and no one threatens to throw the mashed potatoes. And let's not forget the culinary delights. Dominican cuisine is bursting with flavor, with dishes like La Bandera Dominicana and Mangas stealing the show. These family feasts often feature hearty stews and plantain surprises that would make even the pickiest eater reconsider their life choices. Finally, we have some Dominican superstars. Figures like David Ortiz and Romeo Santos have made their mark on sports and music, proudly representing the cultural richness of the island. Their achievements shine like fireworks on the 4th of July, reminding us all that talent can come from the most unexpected places. As the music plays, it's like a roller coaster ride for your ears. The transitions between different styles and rhythms are so captivating. You might just find yourself grooving in your seat or trying out your best dance moves, which, let's be honest, might be a little questionable. But hey, who doesn't love a good boogie, right? This delightful variety keeps the whole family entertained, from the tiniest tots to the seasoned grandparents who still think they can outdance the kids. Now, let's not forget those visual elements that join in on the fun. They pop up like colorful friends at a party, adding extra flair to the music. This dazzling combination of sights and sounds doesn't just tickle your ears, it sprinkles a little magic onto your viewing experience too. It's like pairing peanut butter with jelly or popcorn with a movie. Absolutely essential for a good time together as a family. In a world full of chit-chat, this piece goes all in on the instrumental goodness, kind of like when Dad tries to fix the car without involving anyone else. The absence of dialogue allows each listener to take a personal journey with the music, interpreting it in their own unique way. Just imagine Dad has his own storyline where he's the hero saving the day, while the kids are off on their epic quests, all because of the power of these enchanting tunes. What could be better than a family adventure full of imagination and laughter? Let me take you to Samama, a magical place where humpback whales throw the most magnificent parties from January to March. Yep, you heard that right. It's like the ocean's version of a high school prom, only instead of awkward teenagers, we have majestic whales doing the cha-cha. It's an unforgettable sight, and trust me, watching these gentle giants is a unique natural phenomenon you don't want to miss. And speaking of breathtaking sights, have you ever been to Las Galeras? This little slice of paradise boasts some of the most beautiful beaches in the Dominican Republic. With places like La Playa and Playa Madalma, it's like Mother Nature decided to set up her ultimate beach vacation spot. Serene, remote, and just perfect for families looking to relax. Just watch out for those seagulls. They're not shy about stealing your fries. Now, let's take a leisurely stroll through history in Santo Domingo. This city is one of the oldest in the Caribbean, featuring the historic Zona Colonial, where the buildings date back to the 1500s. It's like walking through a live museum, without the stuffy guards and awkward silence. Here, you can step back in time and get a peek into the nation's colonial past. Just remember, no touching the antiques, or you might get a stern glance from the ghosts of history. But wait, if you're all about that action, head to the beaches like Playa Dorada, where water sports reign supreme. From snorkeling to kayaking, there's an adventure waiting for everyone, including the kids who insist on splashing you every 5 seconds. It's the perfect mix of fun for the whole family. So put on those water shoes and let's get splashing. Now, if you want to indulge a little more, Punta Cana is where you'll find those stunning 32-kilometer beaches. Here, all-inclusive resorts are ready to pamper you like royalty, and entertainment options like Hard Rock Casino are just around the corner. It's like Disneyland for adults, minus the mouse ears, but with all the fun. So, get ready to soak in the sun, and maybe try your luck at winning some extra vacation cash. With all this historical significance and natural beauty, it's no wonder the Dominican Republic attracts millions of tourists every year. Families flock here like ants to a picnic, contributing to its status as a leading Caribbean destination. So pack those bags, grab the kids, and get ready for a vacation filled with laughter, fun, and perhaps a few too many piña coladas. Cheers to family adventures.
Adiós, estoy enamorado.
The culinary experience. It's like a party for your taste buds. With a delightful lunch at a local restaurant, you just can't miss the incredible flavors of Dominican cuisine. Seriously, if you haven't tried it yet, you're missing out, kind of like forgetting to put cheese on your pizza. So, dining truly enhances the overall cultural exploration, because who knew learning about history could be so tasty? Now, let's stroll down the colonial streets, like Calle